I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Let's Kuwait YD board 1 departure, then as filed. We'll expect runway 21 for departure, initial climb to 4,000 feet, departure 120.3, squawking 4121-2502.
Beirut Hariri ground, Kuwait A321-2. We're ready to receive our IFR clearance.
Kuwait A502 cleared to Kuwait via the BOD 1 departure, then as filed. Initial climb 4,000, departure on 120.3, squawk 6111. And I know it's not what you filed, but you can expect runway 21.
Ground Qatari 417, ready to copy I-5 clearance to Doha with the information hotel on board.
Beirut Hariri ground, Kuwait A502, cleared to Kuwait via BOD 1 departure, then as filed. Initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure frequency is 120.3, squawk 6111. Anticipate runway 21.
Kuwait A502, read back correct. November 52 Alpha Whiskey, contact tower on 118.9er.
Switching to tower, November 52 Alpha Whiskey.
Ground Qatari 417, ready to copy I-5 clearance to Doha with information echo. Cleared Hamad via the board 1 departure, then as filed. Departure runway 21, initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 1203, squawking 7645, Qatari 417 heavy. Ground Qatari 417, ready for push and start.
Kuwait A502, contact tower on 118.9er, so long.
Contact tower 118.9, Kuwait A502, bye-bye.
Egypt Air 861 request push and start.
Egypt Air 861, push and start approved, face south. Jet 261, contact tower on 118.9er.
Cedar Jet 261.
Cleared to Doha after departure flight radar vectors level, then as filed runway 21 departure, climb, maintain 4,000 feet, departure on 1203, squawking 3475, Qatari 417 heavy.
Beirut Hariri ground, Kuwait A502, requesting pushback and start.
Kuwait A502, push and start approved, face south.
Ground to flight deck, bypass pin inserted, standby for pushback.
Push and start approved, facing south, Kuwait A502.
BF2279er, contact tower on 118.9er.
2279er, contact tower.
Sound hello Turkish 2 Yankee Romeo requesting IFR clearance to Istanbul as filed.
There is 1 request IFR clearing to Antalya. Information Bravo.
Stand by. You're number 1.
Ground, good evening, Citizen 312, request IFR clearance to Amman.
Flight Dubai 861, request IFR clearing to runway 21.
Sky Dubai 861, read back correct.
Area ground, Qatari 417, ready to copy IFR clearance to Hamas. We have
Ground to
information
flight
to
deck,
the
please set
airport.
parking brakes.
Clear to Hamas via the KAC502 Delta departure, then as filed. Departure on runway 21, initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 1203, squawking 1461, Qatari 417 heavy.
Cairo 861, request IFR clearing to Cairo. Information.
Clearance on request. You're number 1.
Ground to flight deck, departure clearance has been requested. Stand by.
With you, requesting IFR clearance is filed with Bravo on board.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Ground, good evening, Etihad 9 Bravo, Mike Heavy, requesting IFR clearance is filed with Bravo on board.
Clear to Kuwait YD board 1 departure, then as filed. We'll expect runway 21 for departure, initial climb to 4,000 feet, departure at 120.3, squawking 4121, Kuwait 502.
Kuwait 502, read back correct.
Air France 565, requesting IFR clearance to Paris with the information Delta. Information Delta correct, clear to the Gul as a departure flyer radar Vector Skukla, then is filed, runway 03, initial climb 4000, departure on 120.3, squawk 2445 for Paris, Air France 565.
Air France 565, read back correct.
Please Doha via the Lever 1 Delta departure, then as filed. Departure on runway 21, initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 1203, squawking 7411, Qatari 419 heavy.
Qatari 419er, read back correct.
Area ground, Qatari 419 ready for taxi. Taxi, runway 21 via Mike Juliet, Alpha Hotel, Qatari 419.
Beirut ground, good morning. Lufthansa 7161 at Charlie, correction at Golf 11. Request IFR clearance, destination Aleppo.
Area ground, Qatari 417 ready to copy IFR clearance to Doha with the information hotel on board.
Caribbean ground, Walker 419er, stand Golf 3, information Kilo, requesting IFR clearance to Hamas.
Area ground, hello, Senator 261, Airbus A320 with India requesting clearance to Larnaca. Clear to Larnaca, after departure fly radar vectors, Kukla then as filed, runway 21 initial climb 4000, departure on 120.3 and squawk 3141, Senator 261.
Sedan Jet 261, read back correct.
Area ground, Qatari 417 ready for push and
Ground
start.
to flight deck, bypass pin removed.
Qatari 417, push and start approved. Face south.
Beirut Hariri ground, Kuwait 502, ready for taxi.
Kuwait 502, taxi to holding point runway 21 via November Juliet Alpha Hotel.
Holding point runway 21 via November, Juliet Alpha Hotel, Kuwait 502.
ground, Qatari 417, ready copy IFR clearance to Doha with information echo. Cleared Hamad via the board 1 departure, Dennis Fold, departure runway 21, initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 1203, squawking 7645, Qatari 417 heavy.
Kuwait A321-2, contact tower on 118.9er, so long.
Contact tower on 118.9, Kuwait A321-2, bye-bye.
Egyptair 861 request push and start.
Egyptair 861, push and start approved, face south.
Cedar Jet 424 requesting IFR clearance to Riyadh, and we have information. Information Yankee.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Cleared via the BOD-2 departure, then as well, departure runway 34, initial climb 4000. Departure 120.3, squawk 1775, Cedar Jet 424.
IFS 565, push and start approved, face south.
Push start approved, facing south. Advance 565.
Beirut, good evening, Kuwait A321-2 on stand 6. We have information, Golf request IFR clearance to Kuwait Asphalt.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Clear to the GUL as a departure, radar vector Kukla, and Asphalt, runway 03, initial climb 4000, departure 120.3, squawk 73114, Air France 565.
Kuwait A321-2, contact tower on 118.9er, take care.
Contacting tower on 118.9er, Kuwait A321-2. Beirut Hariri Tower, Kuwait A321-2. Good evening, holding short 21, ready for departure.
Kuwait A321-2, Beirut Hariri Tower, runway 21, winds 270 at 9er, cleared for takeoff. Qatari 417, contact departure.
Station departure, Qatari 417.
Runway 21, cleared for takeoff. Kuwait A321-2.
Saudi 1 Alpha, welcome to Beirut Hariri. Contact ground on 121.9er. Qatari 419er, contact departure.
Station departure, Qatari 419 heavy.
Turkish 2 Yankee Romeo, contact departure. Ferrari Jet 306, contact departure on 120.3.
120.3, bye-bye. Beirut Tower, hello, Cedar Jet 303 on the ANAF runway 21 approach.
Cedar Jet 303, Beirut Hariri Tower, roger, continue approach.
On runway 21 remaining. 7,000 feet.
Cedar Jet 424, contact departure on 120.3.
Expecting departure on 121.3, Cedar Jet 424.
Kuwait A321-2, contact departure.
Contacting departure, Kuwait A321-2. Beirut departure, Kuwait 502. Good evening. Climbing through 500 on body 1.
Kuwait 502 Beirut departure, radar contact. Climb flight level 290 direct Chaka.
Seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember, that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes.
Climb flight level 290 direct KAC, Kuwait 502.
All details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks.
Beirut departure Qatari 419 Heavy with you at flight level 30, climbing flight level 100.
The correct change will be
Climbing via the fifth Qatari 419.
Qatari 419er, contact Beirut, radar on 119.3.
Like to land on runway 03. Negative. From the wind, we need to land on runway 03 because the wind is 0 degrees with 0 knots. Now give me runway 03, please.
Cedar 313, runways 2134 and 35 are active. Expect runway 21.
Cedar Jet 261, contact Beirut, radar on 119.3.
Beirut radar 119.3, Cedar Jet 261.
Dear guests, we are pleased to inform you that the use of approved electronic devices is now permitted in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for flying with Kuwait Airways.
Allow 374, turn left heading 350.
350, Alan 74. Departure hello, Turkish 2 Yankee Romeo, flight level 015 for 040.
Turkish 2 Yankee Romeo, contact Beirut, radar on 119.3. Kuwait 502, contact Beirut radar on 119.3.
Contacting Beirut radar on 119.3, Kuwait 502. Beirut radar, Kuwait 502. Good evening, flight level 170 for flight level 290 on Baudi 1.
Kuwait 502, Beirut radar identified Masa Al Khair, climb flight level 370.
Cedar Jet 261 out of flight level 190 for flight level 150.
Climbing flight level 370, Kuwait 502.
Center Qatari 730 Heavy, looking to continue our IFR flight to Doha.
Clearance on request, your number 1. Phenom 2 Alpha Whiskey, contact hug of control on 118.4, good evening.
118.4, good evening, Phenom 2 Alpha Whiskey.
Leaving for 12,000, Cedar Jet 261.
Aeroflot 431 with you at flight level 340. Aeroflot 431, Beirut radar center identified. Aeroflot 431, go to the contact Nicosia radar center on 128.075. So long.
128.075. Good evening, Aeroflot 431.
Kuwait 502, descend to flight level 310, pilot's discretion.
Leaving for flight level 310, Kuwait 502.
Kuwait 502, contact Damascus control on 120.0.
Contacting Damascus control on 120.0. Kuwait 502. Damascus control, Kuwait 502. Good evening, flight level 270 for flight level 370.
Kuwait 502, Damascus control identified. Good evening.
Damascus control, Kuwait 502 at flight level 330.
Kuwait 502, roger.
Control, this is Echo Kilo 39 Super, at flight level 390. Good afternoon. Salam alaikum.
Echo Kilo 39, wa alaikum assalam. Saudi 934, keep your speed up 270 or better.
270 on the speed, Saudi 934.
Quebec Romeo 8 Quebec, contact Amman Center on 128.5.
128.5, good evening, Quebec Romeo 8, Quebec.
Damascus Control, Saudi 934. Our crew oxygen quantity is indicating low. Request descent to flight level 280.
Saudi 934, roger, standby for lower. Maintain current level temporarily while I coordinate. Saudi 934, Damascus Control, you are cleared to descend to flight level 280. Descend now, expedite at your discretion.
Descending to flight level 280, Saudi 934. Thank you.
Saudi 934, report wind level at 280.
We'll report at 280, Saudi 934.
Saudi 934, descend flight level 210.
Flight level 210, Saudi 934.
Saudi 934, climb flight level 280.
Climbing flight level 280, Saudi 934.
Control, this is Echo Kilo 39 Super, at flight level 390, good afternoon.
Echo Kilo 39, wa alaikum assalam.
Climbing flight level 400, Air Cairo 883.
883. Continue climb to flight level 883. Traffic 2 o'clock and 15 miles, crossing left to right. Kuwait 502. Contact Ahmad Center on 128.5.
Contacting Amman Center on 128.5. Kuwait 502. Amman Center, Kuwait 502. Good evening at flight level 370.
Kuwait 502, Amman Center identified. Good evening.
Dear guests, the cabin crew will now begin the snack and beverage service. We invite you to enjoy our delicious Arabic coffee and a selection of savory pastries. After the service, selected items from the Kuwait Airways shop will be available for your convenience. Thank you for flying with Kuwait Airways.
Air Cairo 883, contact Baghdad Control on 125.9er, so long.
Over to Baghdad Control on 125.9er, Air Cairo 883.
Saudi 934 climbing flight level 280 for flight level 280.
Saudi 934, identified.
Kuwait 502 with you, flight level 330.
Kuwait 502, good evening. Kuwait 502, climb to flight level 360, report level.
Climb flight level 360, Kuwait 502.
Saudi 934, climb to flight level 320.
Climbing to flight level 320, Saudi 934.
Vista Emirates 179er, contact Damascus control on 120.0.
Going to Damascus control on 120.0, Emirates 179 now.
Kuwait 502, contact Jeddah control on 120.9er5.
Contacting Jeddah Control on 120.9er5. Kuwait 502. Jeddah Control, Kuwait 502. Good evening at flight level 370.
Kuwait 502, Jeddah Control identified. Good evening.
Jeddah control, Quebec Romeo 8, Quebec, flight level 320.
Quebec 48 Kilo, maintain 290 knots.
290 on the speed, Quebec 48 Kilo.
This is Saudi 1 Alpha, we are ready to start our descent.
Saudi 1 Alpha, contact Amman Center on 128.5. Jet 437, contact Amman Center on 128.5.
Amman Center 128.5, good evening, Cedar Jet 437.
Would you like anything to drink or a small snack, Captain?
Emirates 192, when ready, descend to flight level 280.
Down to flight level 280, Emirates 192.
Emirates 192, contact Baghdad Control on 125.9er.
Switching to 125.9er, Emirates 192.
Radar Control, Saudi 934, descending flight level 300 for flight level 270.
Saudi 934 identified. Good evening. Echo Yankee 84, descend to flight level 290.
Descending flight level 290, Echo Yankee 84.
Quebec, Romeo 8 Quebec. Contact Baghdad Control on 125.9er.
125.9er, Quebec, Romeo 8 Quebec.
Emirates 192. Contact Baghdad Control on 125.9er. So long.
125.9er, Emirates 192.
Quebec 48 Kilo. When ready, descend to flight level 280.
Down to flight level 280, Quebec 48 Kilo.
Saudi 934, descend flight level 240.
Flight level 240, Saudi 934.
Lufthansa 117 Hotel. Request IFR clearance.
Clearance on request. You're number 1.
Clear to Iran after departure. Fly radar vectors XPOL. Then at 5. Initial climb to 6000. Departure 120.905. Squawk 6441. Lufthansa 117 Hotel.
Egypt 688, flight level 330.
Egypt 688, Jeddah control identified. Kuwait 502, contact Riyadh control on 134.8.
Contacting Riyadh control on 134.8. Kuwait 502. Riyadh control, Kuwait 502. Good evening with you, flight level 370.
Kuwait 502, Riyadh control identified, marhaban.
Kuwait 502, contact Jeddah control on 128.75.
Contacting Jeddah Control on 128.75, Kuwait 502. Jeddah Control, Kuwait 502. Good evening with you, flight level 370.
Kuwait 502, Jeddah control identified. Good evening. Saudi 934, descend to flight level 220.
Out of flight level 260 for flight level 220, Saudi 934.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Say again, Saudi 1228, please.
Saudi 1391 with you out of flight level 200 for flight level 160.
Saudi 1391 identified. Lufthansa 188, Bravo, contact Riyadh control on 133.9er.
Riyadh control 133.9er, Lufthansa 188, Bravo.
Correction Center, this is Saudi 1228, request IFR clearance to Riyadh. Center, Saudi 1228, radio check. Saudi 1228, request IFR clearance to Riyadh King Khalid.
Saudi 1391, descend 13000.
13000, Saudi 1391.
Jet 423, flight level 310. Cedar Jet 423 identified. Good evening.
Jeddah Control, Emirates 752 at flight level 340.
752 identified. Kuwait 502, contact Riyadh Control on 133.9er.
Contacting Riyadh Control on 133.9er. Kuwait 502. Riyadh Control, Kuwait 502. Good evening, maintaining flight level 370.
Kuwait 502, Riyadh Control identified. Good evening. Saudi 934, continue descent to flight level 190.
Descending to flight level 190, Saudi 934.
Riyadh Control Lufthansa 118 India, good evening, with you at flight level 145 for flight level 100.
Lufthansa 118 India, Riyadh Control identified. Good evening.
Lufthansa 118 India, request to land. There's the frequency for the tower. Lufthansa 118 India.
Kuwait 502, contact Jeddah Control on 134.0.
Contacting Jeddah Control on 134.0. Kuwait 502. Jeddah Control, Kuwait 502. Good evening with you, flight level 370.
Kuwait 502, Jeddah control identified. Good evening.
Evening.
Egypt Airliner 81, Jeddah control identified. Good evening.
Jeddah control, this is Saudi 1 Alpha at flight level 360.
Saudi 1 Alpha, Jeddah control identified. Good evening.
Jeddah Control, Quebec 270 at flight level 380.
Quebec 270. Good evening. Quebec 270, say turbulence conditions.
Right's been smooth the whole way, Quebec 270.
Kuwait 502, contact Riyadh control on 133.9er.
Contacting Riyadh control on 133.9. Kuwait 502. Riyadh control, Kuwait 502. Good evening, maintaining flight level 370.
Kuwait 502, Riyadh control identified. Good evening.
Jeddah Control, Egypt Air 931 with you. Flight level 310 for flight level 320.
Egypt Air 931, roger.
Riyadh Control, Lufthansa 118 India, good evening. With you at flight level 145 for flight level 100.
Lufthansa 118 India, Riyadh control identified. Good evening.
Lufthansa 118 India, request to land. There's the frequency for the tower. Lufthansa 118 India.
Riyadh Control, good afternoon. Flight level 350, max fly 11 with you.
Max fly 11, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, max fly 11.
Max fly 11, contact Jeddah Control on 127.65.
Switching 127.65, max fly 11.
Emirates 2 Kilo, flight level 400.
Emirates 2 Kilo, Riyadh Control identified. Salamu alaikum.
Riyadh Control, speedbird 20 for Papa. Good evening. With you at flight level 340. Correction 400.
Speedbird 204 Papa, Riyadh Control identified. Good evening.
Riyadh Control, Lufthansa 118 India. Good evening. Descent to flight level 160.
Lufthansa 118 India, Riyadh Control identified. Good evening.
Riyadh Control, Lufthansa 118 India. Good evening. With you at flight level 145 for flight level 100.
Arabia 594, flight level 330.
Arabia 594 identified.
Climb flight level 350, max fly 11.
Max fly 11, contact Jeddah Control on 127.65. Aero 183, contact Jeddah Control on 128.75. Quebec 270, contact Baghdad Control on 127.1. Good evening.
Baghdad Control, 127.1. Good evening, Quebec 270.
Riyadh Control, speedbird 20 for Papa. Good evening. With you at flight level 340. Correction 400.
Speedbird 204 Papa, Riyadh Control identified. Good evening.
Riyadh Control, Lufthansa 118 India. Good evening. Descent to flight level 160.
Lufthansa 118 India, Riyadh Control identified. Good evening.
Riyadh Control, Lufthansa 118 India. Good evening. With you at flight level 145 for flight level 100.
Saudi 934, descend to flight level 160.
Descending to flight level 160, Saudi 934.
Lufthansa 118 India, request to land. There's no frequency for the tower. Lufthansa 118 India. Mayday, 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 Lufthansa 118 India, request immediately landing.
Lufthansa 118 India, contact Radar Tower for landing clearance.
Riyadh Control, good afternoon. Flight level 350, max fly 11 with you.
Max fly 11, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, max fly 11.
Max fly 11, contact Jeddah Control on 127.65.
Riyadh Control, Lufthansa 118 India. Good evening. Descent to flight level 160.
Lufthansa 118 India, Riyadh Control identified. Good evening.
Riyadh Control, Lufthansa 118 India. Good evening. With you at flight level 145 for flight level 100.
Jeddah Control, Egypt Air 971 with you at flight level 330.
Egypt Air 971 identified.
Riyadh Control, speedbird 20 for Papa. Good evening. With you at flight level 340. Correction 400.
Speedbird 1204 Papa, Riyadh Control identified. Good evening. Sky Dubai 4 Romeo Mike, climb to flight level 360.
Up to flight level 360, Sky Dubai 4 Romeo Mike.
Maxway 11, contact Jeddah Control on 127.65.
Reaching 127.65, max fly 11.
Emirates 2 Kilo, flight level 400.
Emirates 2 Kilo, Riyadh Control identified. Salamu alaikum. Kuwait 502, expect the Soro 1 Golf arrival. Prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes. Just say the word if you'd like to start down earlier.
Expecting the Soro 1 Golf arrival. Ready to descend in about 20 minutes. Will advise if earlier descent is needed. Kuwait 502.
Uniform 29 November at flight level 330.
Uniform 29 November, good evening.
Emirates 2 Kilo, flight level 400.
Emirates 2 Kilo, Riyadh Control identified. Salamu alaikum. Next flight 11, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, max fly 11. Reaching 127.65, max fly 11. Riyadh Control, speedbird 20 for Papa. Good evening. With you at flight level 340. Correction 400.
Speedbird 204 Papa, Riyadh Control identified. Good evening. Aero 183, contact Jeddah Control on 128.75. Kuwait 502, contact Jeddah Control on 127.65.
Contacting Jeddah Control on 127.65. Kuwait 502. Jeddah Control, Kuwait 502. Good evening, maintaining flight level 370.
Kuwait 502, Jeddah Control identified. Masa Al Khair.
Jeddah Control, Lufthansa 377, flight level 370, good evening.
Lufthansa 377, Jeddah Control identified. Good evening. Saudia 934, continue descent to flight level 140.
Down to flight level 140, Saudi 934.
Quebec Romeo 8 Quebec with you at flight level 320.
Quebec Romeo 8 Quebec, Jeddah control identified. Emirates 2 Kilo, contact Riyadh control on 132 decimal Niner 5.
Contact Roger on roll on 132.95.
Jeddah Control, Lufthansa 377, flight level 370, good evening.
Lufthansa 377, Jeddah control identified. Good evening.
Jeddah Control, Emirates 192 with you, flight level 320.
Jeddah control identified.
Kuwait 122 at flight level 240, descending to 5,000.
Kuwait 122, Jeddah control identified. Good evening.
Kuwait 122, can you please confirm my descending authorized altitude or my cleared altitude for descending?
Emirates 2 Kilo, contact Riyadh control on 132 decimal Niner 5.
Contact Roger on roll on 132.95.
Kuwait 502, flight level 380.
Uniform 29 November, how's the ride at flight level 330?
Occasional moderate turbulence, Uniform 29 November.
Emirates Niner 22, Jeddah control identified. Good evening.
Jeddah Control, Lufthansa 201 Mike, good evening. With you at flight level 335 for flight level 350.
Kuwait 502, traffic at your 12 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 370 A320.
Looking Kuwait 502.
Jordanian 615, climb to flight level 360.
Climbing to flight level 360, Jordanian 615.
Kuwait 502, contact Riyadh control on 119er decimal 35.
Contacting Riyadh control on 119er decimal 35. Kuwait 502. Riyadh control Kuwait 502. Good evening, maintaining flight level 370.
Kuwait 502, Riyadh control identified. Good evening. Emirates 192, contact Kuwait center on 125 decimal 3.
125 decimal 3, good evening, Emirates 192.
Okay, flight level 400.
Quebec 270, continue climb to flight level 400.
Up to flight level 400, Quebec 270.
Qatari 1 Foxtrot, contact Jeddah control on 127.65.
Jeddah control 127.65, Qatari 1 Foxtrot.
Quebec 270, descend to flight level 400, pilot's discretion.
Descending to flight level 400, Quebec 270.
Fiat control, Emirates 887, heavy at flight level 390.
Emirates 887, Riyadh control identified. Good evening.
Control, Etihad 9 Bright Marble, heavy with you 390.
Etihad Minar Bravo Mike, Riyadh control identified. Good evening.
Egypt Air 686 with you at flight level 350.
Egypt Air 686, Riyadh control identified.
Riyadh Control, Emirates 2 Lima Tango Heavy with you, flight level 390.
Emirates to Lima Tango, Riyadh control identified. Good evening. Emirates 2 Lima Tango, contact Jeddah, control on 134.4. Emirates 752, climb to flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, Emirates 752.
Fiat control, Emirates 887, heavy at flight level 390.
Emirates 887, Riyadh control identified. Good evening. Jordanian 615, descend to flight level 310 at your discretion.
Descending flight level 310, Jordanian 615.
Qatar 75 Charlie, contact Jeddah control on 127.65.
127.65, Qatar 75 Charlie.
Jordanian 615, descend to flight level 240.
Out of flight level 280 for flight level 240, Jordanian 615.
Control, Etihad 9, Bright Marble, heavy with you, 390.
Etihad Ninat Bravo Mike, Riyadh control identified. Good evening. Qatar 75 Charlie, contact Jeddah control on 127.65.
Control, this is Echo Kilo 39 Super, requesting toilet break for 5 minutes.
Echo Kilo 39er approved. Advise when ready to resume. Kuwait 502, descend via Soror 1 Golf to 3000 into Kuwait. QNH 1000.
Descend via Sora 1G to 3000 into Kuwait. QNH 1000. Kuwaiti 502.
Emirates 802, Riyadh control identified. Good evening. Jeddah control on 127.65.
Jeddah control 127.65, Qatari 1 Foxtrot.
Emirates 2K, flight level 400.
Emirates 752, contact Bahrain East Low Center on 132.85.
132.85, Emirates 752.
KAC control, Emirates 887, heavy at flight level 390.
Emirates 887, Riyadh control identified. Good evening.
Riyadh Control, Emirates 2 Lima Tango Heavy with you, flight level 390.
Emirates 2 Lima Tango, Riyadh control identified. Good evening. Emirates 2 Lima Tango, contact Jeddah, control on 134.4. Emirates 802, Riyadh control identified. Good evening. Qatari 1 Foxtrot, contact Jeddah control on 127.65.
Jeddah control 127.65, Qatari 1 Foxtrot.
Riyadh control, Saudi 1482, out of flight level 170 for flight level 200.
Saudi 1482, Roger.
KAC control, Emirates 887, heavy at flight level 390.
Emirates 887, Riyadh control identified. Good evening. Kuwait 502, contact Jeddah control on 127.65.
Contacting Jeddah Control on 127.65. Kuwait 502. Jeddah Control, Kuwait 502. Good evening, maintaining flight level 370. Jeddah Control, Kuwait 502. Good evening, flight level 370 descending via Soror 1 Golf. CPDLC is available. Stand by for uplink.
Kuwait 502, Jeddah control identified. Good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now left our cruising altitude and are beginning our approach to Kuwait International Airport. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
Jeddah Control, this is Jeddah 331 with you at flight level 360. Hello.
Jeddah 331, Jeddah control identified. Good evening.
Kuwait 122 at flight level 240, descending to 5,000.
Kuwait 122, Jeddah control identified. Good evening.
Kuwait 122, can you please confirm my descending authorized altitude, or my cleared altitude for descending?
Jeddah Control into 355. What kind of approach can we expect? Expecting the ILS Zulu approach runway 17 left, Inter 355.
Jetta Control, guided by 913 back with you, climbing through flight level 322 for flight level 400.
Sky Dubai 913, Jetta Control identified. Good evening. Saudi 1482, climb to flight level 240, report level.
Climbing flight level 240, Saudi 1482.
Emirates 802, Jeddah Control identified. Good evening.
Jeddah Control, Inter 355. What kind of approach can we expect? Expecting the ILS Zulu approach runway 17 left, Inter 355.
Jetta Control, guided by 913 back with you, climbing through flight level 322 for flight level 400.
Sky Dubai 913, Jeddah Control identified. Good evening.
Jeddah Control, Lufthansa 377, flight level 370, good evening.
Lufthansa 377, Jeddah Control identified. Good evening. Emirates 802, Jeddah Control identified. Good evening.
Kuwait 122 at flight level 240, descending to 5000.
Kuwait 122, Jeddah Control identified. Good evening.
Kuwait 122, can you please confirm my descending authorized altitude or my cleared altitude for descending?
Jordanian 615, contact Baghdad Control on 127.1.
127.1, Jordanian 615. Jeddah Control, Inter 355. What kind of approach can we expect?
Kuwait 502, contact Kuwait Center on 125.3.
Contacting Kuwait Center on 125.3, Kuwait 502. Kuwait Center, Kuwait 502. Good evening, descending flight level 260 for 3000 on Sorar 1 Golf.
Kuwait 502, Kuwait Center identified. Good evening. Kuwait 176, Kuwait Center identified. Good evening. Quebec 69 Juliet, how is the ride at flight level 360?
Moderate chop, we've requested higher, Quebec 69 Juliet.
Kuwait Center, Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu with you, climbing through flight level 20 for 340.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, climb flight level 380.
00 Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu.
Kuwait Center, Qatari 61 Kilo, flight level 320, descending flight level 280.
Arabia 833, contact Baghdad approach on 120.2.
120.2, Arabia A33.
Emirates 4 Alpha Juliet, contact Baghdad control on 127.1.
Contact Baghdad control on 127.1.
Kuwait 502, contact Kuwait approach on 123.825.
Contacting Kuwait approach on 123.825. Kuwait 502. Kuwait approach, Kuwait 502. Good evening, flight level 180 for 3000 on Sora 1 Golf.
Kuwait 502, Kuwait approach, identified. Good evening, cleared ALOSA transition. Expect the ILS runway 16 approach into Kuwait. Advise you have information, Papa.
Cleared ALOSA transition. Expect ILS runway 16 approach into Kuwait. Kuwait 502.
Jazeera 222, contact Kuwait tower on 118.3.
118.3, Jazeera 222.
Kuwait 562, contact Kuwait tower on 118.3.
Switching to tower on 118.3, Kuwait 562.
Kuwait 301 heavy, Kuwait departure, radar contact climb via the street to 9000. Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, climb flight level 340.
Kuwait departure. Hello, this is United 511 Heavy with you at 4,700 from 9,000 feet. Climb via Smith to flight level 200. United 511 Heavy.
Kuwait 673, climb flight level 210. Kuwait 117, contact Kuwait center on 125.3.
Kuwait departure, Kuwait 176, airborne, passing 2000 feet.
CPDLC is available. Stand by for uplink.
Climbing flight level 160, Kuwait 176.
Kuwait 176, climb flight level 200. Kuwait 176, climb flight level 140.
Climbing to flight level 140, Kuwait 176.
Kuwait 176, contact Jeddah control on 127.65.
Switching to Jeddah control on 127.65, Kuwait 176.
Kuwait 502, CPDLC not available. Continue on voice. Kuwait 301 heavy, Kuwait departure, radar contact climb via the street to 9000. Kuwait 562, contact Kuwait tower on 118.3.
Switching to tower on 118.3, Kuwait 562.
Kuwait 502, descend altitude 2,400 feet. Clear it for the ILS runway 16 approach via Ilosa.
Descend altitude 2400 feet. Cleared for the ILS runway 16 approach via Ilosa. Kuwait 502.
Kuwaiti 176, contact Kuwait Center on 125.3.
Kuwait departure, Kuwait 176, heavy requesting flight level 320.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final approach into Kuwait. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate.
Kuwaiti 673, climb flight level 210.
Ensure your seatbelts are fastened. The current weather in Kuwait is 36 degrees Celsius, and we will be arriving at Terminal 4, Gate 74. Thank you for flying with Kuwait Airways.
Kuwaiti 673, contact Kuwait Center on 125.3.
Center 125.3, Kuwaiti 673.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, climb flight level 340.
Kuwait departure. Hello, this is United 511 Heavy with you at 4,700 from 9,000 feet. Climb via switch to flight level 200. United 511 Heavy.
Kuwaiti 117, contact Kuwait Center on 125.3.
Kuwait departure, Kuwaiti 176, airborne, passing 2,000 feet. Climbing flight level 160, Kuwaiti 176.
Kuwaiti 176, climb flight level 200.
Climbing to flight level 200, Kuwait 176.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, contact Kuwait Center on 125.3.
Kuwait Center 125.3, Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, good night.
Kuwait 176, climb flight level 140.
Climbing to flight level 140, Kuwaiti 176.
Kuwaiti 302, contact Kuwait Tower on 118.3.
Contact tower on 118.3, Kuwaiti 302.
Kuwaiti 301 Heavy, Kuwait departure, radar contact, climb via the street to 9,000.
Aircraft 230, contact Kuwait Tower on 118.3.
Kuwait Tower 118.3, aircraft 230, goodbye.
Kuwaiti 176, climb flight level 270.
Climbing to flight level 270, Kuwaiti 176.
Jazeera 222, contact Kuwait Tower on 118.3.
118.3, Jazeera 222.
Kuwait Airport Shamham, flight 138 definite. Flight 138 information Juliet Go.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, climb flight level 340.
Climb via switch to flight level 200. United 511 Heavy.
Climbing flight level 160, Kuwaiti 176. Climbing to flight level 200, Kuwait 176.
Kuwait departure, Kuwait A176, airborne, passing 2,000 feet.
Kuwait 176, climb flight level 200. Kuwait 502, contact Kuwait Tower on 118.3.
Contacting Kuwait Tower on 118.3. Kuwait 502. Kuwait Tower, Kuwait 502. Good evening on the ILS runway 16 approach.
Kuwait 502, Kuwait Tower, roger, continue approach runway 16. Emirates 857, heavy Kuwait International Airport Tower, roger, continue approach.
Harry 1083, ready for departure. There you go, Harry 1083.
Kuwait 502, runway 16, wind 200 at 3, clear to land.
Runway 16 clear to land. Kuwait 502.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, requesting for clearance on runway 1615 right.
Approaching runway 15 right. Caution, caution.
Kuwait Tower, Kuwait 502, we are going around direct heading Niba.
Kuwait 502, roger. Kuwait 176, contact departure on 123.825.
Switching to departure on 123.825, Kuwait 176.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, contact departure.
Kuwait Tower, Kuwait 1090, holding short on Victor 10, we are ready for takeoff.
Kuwait 176, contact Kuwait departure on 123.825.
Kuwait departure on 123.825, Kuwait 176.
Ground in 1313 heavy, we're at stand 87, request startup.
Bypass pin inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
Approaching runway 16.
Kuwait 502, welcome to Kuwait. Contact ground on 121.7.
Contacting ground on 121.7. Kuwait 502. Kuwait ground, Kuwait 502. Good evening, cleared of runway. Ready to taxi to the gate.
Kuwait 502, Kuwait ground, taxi to Terminal 4, Gate 74, via Victor 7, Victor Uniform 5, Papa Lima 3, Mike 14, hold short of runway 15 right.
Terminal 4, Gate 74 via Victor 7. Victor, Uniform 5, Papa, Lima 3, Mike, Mike 14. Holding short of runway 15 right, Kuwaiti 502.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kuwait. Did you know that Kuwait is home to the world's first fully
Kuwaiti 176, contact tower on 118.3.
Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position.
Tower 118.